All right, we're here. Gonna be streaming Lezic. Kentucky Phantoms versus Hawaii is gonna be interesting. I believe it's a 5v5. Number 3 versus number 5 seeds. Very hard to. It's basically impossible to get taken off. Basically very impossible to get taken off in Darlington. You have to get very. You have to have like 0 to no skill, or just get very unlucky to get taken off. To be honest. All right, time for slip. I want to see the latest slip here. I think that's Gary here. We're gonna be focusing on Gary. What he's gonna do. I think that's also slipping here for this Darlington. Very late slip here. He's still not going. Now he is. There is 3 Kentucky Phantoms at the back. He's gonna push defender Lezic up front. That's one of the Hawaii. Oh, that's 2 Hawaii's getting walled. Oh, I think Les is gonna take this first place. Scooby's gonna try to hit Gary, but Gary's gonna take the first place. That's 2 Whites racing, and I think that's Lezic hitting. No, sorry, I think that was yeah, I think that was Ariana or Lezic race, and then not Thunderbird. I think it was Rolex, and Gary's gonna scoop up first place. Phantoms are gonna get first, third, sixth, seventh, eighth. Oh my god. I don't know the score, but all you need to know is Kentucky fans are up by like 10, I believe. Actually, no, I think it's probably a little bit lower. Someone went off. Oh shoot! Someone actually went off, and that is Shadows off. Shadows is off the map. You can still get back on. You can still get back on. I think Shadows is just gonna give up. Oh, it's his supposedly his teammate hit him off. And go to Phantom's basically only real good defender. Lezic. Gary can hit. It's just not. He's not reliable for hitting. You would. Yeah, he's a decent hitter, but he's not reliable enough for it to be a good hitter. But Lezic is just like take off Lezic off the map, and you kind of and the Phantoms are kind of cooked, even with their heavy slip team. So it's gonna be very interesting to see what can Lezic do. Shaz is still off the map. Seeing the mid pack here, Nationwide and Thunderbolt going for hits. 3v3 here at front. Scooby goes for the wall. I think that's Rolex going for the cross. Matt doesn't get it. Nationwide goes for Scooby's back wheel. Doesn't fully turn him, but gets him to the wall. Hits Rolex into the wall once again. Now it's 4v. It was a 4v1. And for Hawaii there at front for a tad bit. Nationwide actually kind of ruins Ariana's hit there. And now Ariana gets taken out. A crazy cross map there by Nationwide. Almost collects the back wheel of Gary. Darth, what are we doing? Oh, one of the Hawaii members almost goes off. Bunch of Hawaii members are in the back. We're gonna go here. Actually, I'm gonna go to Lezic again. There we go. Going to Lezic. Gets hit by the Hawaii members. Gets cross map there. Scoob's gonna try to go to the wall. Gary and Lezic are kind of stumbling over each other, and that's. I think that was Darth. Got backward by Lezic, and now Phantoms hold a pretty top three. Yes, we expect to see a bunch of them drop back here. This is a heavy slip team. Like I said, only one real defender, and that is Lezic. Ooh, that's gonna try and front hold. I mean, pretty. That's probably the best option you can do there. Lezic goes for the hit on Rolex, who walls him. And Kentucky are still holding a pretty top three right now. Les is gonna get the boost, and it's gonna take out a Rolex. What can Ariana do here? That's when the Kentucky Phantoms flying in a race send it. Who's gonna back wheel Ariana? What can Thunderbolt and Gary do? And I think they actually got top two, but the Leatherbacks are gonna get an insane 3, 4, 5, 6. Even though Kentucky Phantoms did get 7, 8, 3, 4, 5, 6, that is limited. It is 2. They scored 22 points despite getting top two. Dang. Oh, what the frick? Scooby entered and left. He can't rejoin. I mean, I am recording, so I mean, here's and they smite Scooby. That is a fatal mistake. There's only 8 people on. Someone went off. I don't know. Oh, what the freak? There was 8 now. What is happening between Leatherbacks and Phantoms right now? I do not know. What was that? Rejoy Cones almost 2 of his teammates. Crazy break check by Gary, but just not gonna work. Now it's a 1v2 here. A start. Oh, great hit there by Lezic on Dart. Once again, Phantoms, despite having literally a slip team, holding up pretty top 3 at front. I don't know how Phantoms keep doing it, but they just keep doing it. Just keep managing to find a way to hold top 3, top 4 at front almost all game, despite having a literal slip team. I don't know how they do it, but they just do. One Leatherback's trying to go for a cross smack. I was gonna think better of it with Lezic right there. Lezic misses the cross smack, and that's Rolex taking someone off apparently. I just mixed it. I was focusing on Lezic because he was trying to go for a takeout. And Ooze off the map? Ooh, wait. Who's off the map? Who is off? What? Oh, Nation. Oh. Okay, Nationwide is off the map. They're actually doing pretty decent here for their team. Actually providing some pretty good hits. Like I said, not a reliable defender, but still is providing some pretty good hits. We're now getting to the end, and as we know, Kentucky Fenders are a heavy slip team. They got 2 up front, Ariana and Lezic. But Hawaii has 3, and Rolex is gonna get back wheel, but he saves it, and he's gonna be able to continue on with this race. Now and that's one. No, Lezic actually saves it again, so he's still not race ended. And that's trying to wall at least 2 of the Kentucky Faders is gonna work, and Rolex is gonna take out Gary and Thunderbolt, and that's gonna allow to get first. And Darth gets first and third. Wow. Rolex with the play. Everyone voting ramps. Yeah, they just want takeoffs basically. Six, yes. Dang, they're up by that much? They were up by 10. Guess they really did gain a lot of points during rounds 1 and 2. Shadow's going for a great cross map there on the Kentucky Phantoms. Shadows, he used to be on Zagreb before I had to trade him away. And I traded him for Retnas. That's you trying to go for the back wheel of Shadows. I mean, he is leaving it wide open, so I cannot blame him. Leslie almost grabs the back wheel. He almost grabs that back wheel of Shadows and almost goes for the hit of Darth, I believe it was. Oh, or no, it's Joxel. Oh, it's Joxel is in. I didn't realize Joxel was even here. Oh, it's Joxel. And finally, just gets turned around by Nationwide. I think that's one Phantom stuck. That is Leslie stuck. Ooh, Lezic is Lezic is stuck. Oh, that is their main defender stuck. Can he get unstuck? Yes, he will. He's gonna be able to keep on going. I think he's 100% gonna catch up. I mean, look how much time we have left. Now they need to take. Oh my goodness, they have already taken advantage of this. Look at that is them all the way in the distance. That is the Hawaii Leatherbacks. Those two front holders all the way up in the distance. One of them is dropping back. He's gonna go for a crazy cross map on Ariana. Oh my god. And Kentucky Phantoms fall apart without their main defender, man. It's insane. Shadows is missing the back wheel a lot. It's gonna get taken out, and now the Kentucky Phantoms are free to chase down Joxel. It's gonna be a 4v1. Can Joxel survive this on two? His teammates get up here. Ariana's actually gonna do a crazy break check. Lezic is back up here. Great back wheel there by Lezic on Joxel. One Leatherbacks go flying, but it's not off the map, but very close though. What is happening? What is happening back there between these two cars? It's now time to get ready to slip. Slipper's gonna drop back. You see the front holders go up the front. And seemingly it's a 2v1 at front. It's gonna be Shadows at front versus Ariana and Lezic. And Ariana's just gonna get back wheeled. Doesn't get race ended. It's Stu. He'll probably get first, get a good position. Rolex is gonna get the boost. Great there boost by Joxel, but Thunderbolt might be able to sneak in. No, a bunch of pushing and shoving going on. Who's gonna get top 3? That is top 3 for Hawaii, and it's Ooh making the play. Ooh making the play. Ooh made the play to just back with himself on purpose. So just 4 or 5 cars are just stuck behind him while he's back wheeled on. Like I think on he was back wheeled. Basically, purposely back wheeled himself on Gary. So Lezic, Joxel, and Nationwide couldn't get through as they were trying to push off of Gary's back wheel, and that just allowed Shadows to get and that just allowed them to get top 3. That is insane work. That is actually insane work. Great play there by A pretty funny play considering how he managed to get the top 3, but still a good play nonetheless. Tied game? I think it's a tied game. Now, what you call this is just cross map century. Just it's just go on this side and just go for a crazy cross map on the other side of the other team. It's basically just that. Also, the trees might be able to bail you out once or twice. I've seen it happen before. I think there's also a barrier if I remember correctly. I don't know. And there's also a slight barrier. No, I'm not talking about like the fence. I'm talking about there's like I think there's the actual slight barrier here that goes a little bit above. I don't know though. And they get Gary off the map. No. Dude, that would have been insane if they managed to get Gary, their main slipper, off the map. Bunch of stuff happened there. That's about 4 drivers getting taken out in about 2 seconds as we jump the front. Is Gary and Yana holding top two? I also have to make sure I'm actually properly streaming. I have to make sure I'm properly streaming. I think it's a tied game, isn't it? I think it's a tied game right now. As it says they're up. I think it's actually tied game. If they are up, they're probably only up by 2 or 4 points. If it is true that they had at least a 10 point gap, that if it's true that Kentucky did have a 10 point gap. How is that one person off? Whoa. That's when that was such a close call for that the Hawaii letter back there. They're holding a pretty good top two right now. Shadow's bringing in a pretty great defense. The Les is gonna back wheel him. He's gonna hit but 2 more times. The Wasp versus Widow's game that just came in. Brainless 129 to 99 Wasps. Man, Brainless dropped 32, Red Royalty dropped 31, Jakachu dropped 28, Flashnik dropped 24, and Hank dropped 14. But we're focused on the Hawaii versus Phantoms game. Who is our latest slipper? I think that's Ooh. I can't get back to him. I know it's actually Lezik. Their defender is their latest slipper. That's very interesting. Bunch of stuff happening in that front. I think what is Lezik doing? Why did he lift? That's one of the Kentucky Phantoms. Can he get a fly to win? No, not really. And it's gonna be another top three. Lezik pushed. Lezik. Oh, Lezik pushed them to top three. Lezik pushed them to top three. Oh my god. Lezik. Oh my goodness. I'm confident that was not all 5 races, but whatever. I guess it was.